So for the theme for this evening or morning, happy hour, the guided meditation, I'd like to continue with the theme of exploring the four elements with Metta. We explored fire together. If you remember last week, that was those who were present, or they're laughing, that was an unforgettable one with the fire alarm in my building going off towards the end of it. Yes, that was a memorable one. Perhaps one of the most memorable happy hours ever. And then after that, we explored. So that was Metta as holy fire, a sense of fire, cleansing, purifying. Some people reported. And then after that, we explored the water element, Metta as healing waters, and these different attributes of being held by water. So for tonight, I was thinking of exploring the air element. And as, hi, Liz from Ventura, welcome. And as far as I know, these are new ways. I haven't seen the elements being connected to Metta anywhere. Might have been in some commentary somewhere, but what is important to consider is that Metta, cultivating Metta, is really skillful means. So we discover, we explore ways that conjure up the sense of friendliness, goodwill, or safety, health, happiness, ease, these different aspects of metta, goodwill, friendliness, safety, etc. And there are different ways to explore it. So tonight we will explore yet another element, air, which is all around us. Air is offered freely to all of us, and we breathe it. It connects us to the outside and to each other. So that's the heads up for where we're going to go tonight. So I trust you. Well, we'll see what happens. Let's check it out. Let's be the scientist of our own minds. So, oh, and I realize I've forgotten to record. So let me turn on recording. Okay, here we go. And I'll do some housekeeping here so that folks can't unmute themselves for now during the guided meditation. And the chat is only to me, just in case we get Zoom bombed. This will provide some protection for everyone. So here we go. So I'd like to invite you to get into your meditation posture. Getting yourself comfortable. If you need to move, if you need to sit, maybe a little more upright or a little more relaxed. Either way, see what's needed in this moment. What does this body need? And inviting yourself to relax. Inviting this body to soften. And allowing little by little, as if air was tension right now. Let's work with air as if you are you're an overinflated ball. It's now just relaxing, softening, getting more malleable, letting go of the extra tension. letting your body soften. Letting your feet soften. Also the air element we're exploring. There's an aspect of movement. So you can invite this image of tension or stress moving down. Moving and being released from your feet, from your legs, lower legs and upper legs. Noticing the movement down from your sit bones, your groin area. Releasing. Releasing. Noticing the release in your abdomen. The release in your chest, your lower back, your upper back. Release movement of any tension outward from your neck and shoulders. Released from your arms, upper arms, lower arms, and hands. Offered up, released, given up. Don't need to hold on to it. Offered up. Offered up to the air around you. Tension released, holding released from your forehead, your eyes, your jaw. Maybe even allowing your jaw to fall open just a little bit. Really connecting with the release. See what happens with the rest of your body if you let your jaw drop, fall open for a moment. Experiment. Surprise yourself. And then allowing the jaw to move to whatever position is comfortable. Releasing any holding in the proverbial thinking muscle, your head, that we associate with thinking. Offering up this moment, offering up the activity, letting yourself be simple. Allowing yourself to feel that you're surrounded, you're held. By friendly air, the composition of which is perfect for you to thrive. Not too much oxygen, not too much nitrogen, just the right amount. The air offered up to you, supporting you in this planet. And the atmospheric pressure supporting your body. Not too much pressure. So you collapse, this body collapses. Not too little pressure. So it expands, explodes just the right amount. Feeling supported. Wow. This feeling of metta, care, being held by the environment just so. It's taken for granted all the time. But there is this sense of goodwill, friendliness. A sense of friendliness. The opposite of unfriendliness. Supportive. The air around you is more friendly, supportive than we even give it thought. As if you were held, you were wrapped in this comfortable, comfortable blanket. Soft, comfortable blanket in your favorite colors. The air is engulfing you, supporting you. Felt all around you. And it's so subtle in its care that you hardly even feel it. Letting your body, every cell, open up. A sense of safety, of being held. And the air nourishes you, nourishes your lungs, your whole body, every cell of your body. Letting your body feast, letting it partake as it does, naturally, with gratitude and appreciation from what is freely, kindly offered. The air that us humans, us beings, we all breathe on this planet. Whether you're a plant, a fish, a bird, you have 4 legs or 2 legs. This care, this gift offered freely, allowing us to thrive, survive and thrive. To turn our perspective to just appreciate it, appreciate with each and every breath. Feeling as your lungs get filled. Your abdomen seemingly gets filled. Same way when you're given a gift, express your appreciation by how you hold it, how you open it, unwrap it. Really pay attention to it every moment throughout. Every breath. This gift that's offered freely. Let yourself be present with appreciation. Throughout the in-breath, the pause between the in-breath and the out-breath, the entire out-breath, and the pause between the out-breath and the in-breath. As if you were touching this gift throughout with your attention, with your appreciative attention. See what happens when you try this. Feeling the goodwill of the universe filling you through this breath. Feeling held outside your body. The perfect atmosphere and the breath filling you with care, as if a message from beyond, from the whole universe, offering you wishes, Metta wishes. As if the universe is wishing you safety. May you be safe. May you be safe from inner and outer harm. Let this wish in with your breath, permeating every cell of your body. May I feel safe. Can I feel safe in this moment? being held, stroked, soothed. This universal gift. Nothing truly, really, deeply can happen to me, whoever this person is, this being. A deep sense as if the universe is offering itself safety. A deep sense of safety. Beyond what our mind is able to conjure up. May I feel safe with each breath. Now for the second wish, second metta phrase. As if the universe is offering you, with each breath that enters your body, nourishes you, may you be happy. May you be truly happy and feel joy in your heart. And as you breathe, as if there's a sense of happiness and joy, that the breath enlivens this mystery of being alive in this body. And to breathe, electrifying, marvelous, happy making, pretty wild. Happy for no reason. See each breath, how each breath offered to you can be a cause for happiness, for celebration. Just this, nothing more needed in this moment. What if nothing else is needed in this moment? nourishing, in its simplicity. Joy moving through your body with the breath. So much so that maybe you would want to get up and dance in this moment. So much movement. The air element moving through you. Gift of happiness from the universe. And receiving now the third wish of Metta. Universe offering, you're receiving. May you be healthy. May you be healthy and strong. Receiving with your breath, with the air element. How each breath fills your body with air, with oxygen, with a sense of vitality and health. This message, goodwill from the universe. Oh, dear child of the universe. Oh, dear child of mine. May you be healthy. Letting yourself receive it. And the last wish of Metta, last of Metta phrases, offered by the universe and received by you. May you be safe. Sorry, well, that was the first one. We can do that one again. And safety is always good. May you have ease. May you have ease. May you take care of yourself happily. May your life flow with ease. May you have ease in your body, mind, heart, in your life. Offered to you, held. If you were held in this blanket of ease, this air, the perfect atmospheric pressure. Accepting the gift of the universe, offering you ease in this body. Nourishing. Ease. Now you can go through the 4 wishes, receiving them. with the air, with the breath, or linger with anyone that's particularly resonant for you tonight. Offer of safety or happiness or health or ease. Receiving, relishing with each breath. Now realizing, acknowledging, in the same way that you are held, you are offered this air element to nourish you, soothe you as a gift of goodwill from the universe. So is every living being on this planet. Every human being, whatever their background, their race, their nationality, their religion, their color, however they identify or they have been born into this planet, they are held in the same love and care, same gift. The freely offered gift of the universe, this breath, this air, without any distinction, no difference whatsoever. And as you have been nourished or acknowledged being nourished through this meditation with the offering of the Metta through the air, letting that move through you, turning out what you've received into the universe, from the universe, turning it around, and sharing your goodwill with all beings who share this universe with you. And as if the in-breath brings in the gift of the Metta, let your out-breath, imbued with your care, with your love, with your friendliness, with your service, spread through the universe, all the molecules of the air in your out-breath, imbued with your care, with your love, your goodwill. dispersed far and wide in time. As we know, it happens both in space and time. Just because you have lived and you've breathed, the universe being imbued with tokens of your care, your love, your goodwill, your friendliness towards all beings. Welcome back, everyone. It'd be lovely to hear one word reflections or one phrase. You're welcome to type them in chat. What might be coming up for you? For me, there's a sense of spaciousness and being nurtured by this invisible air that I breathe and I take for granted all the time. There's just a sense of buoyancy, both in my body and in my heart. I feel happier, hence happy hour. Thank you, Nancy. Release of anxiety. Ah, nice. Ah, nice. If anyone else would like to share? Oh, here. Bhupal, light. Neda, dance. Oh, I love it. Dance, yes. Kathleen, access. Liz, peace. Lovely. Ah, Susan, gratitude. Kim, delight. Nice. Nice. Yeah. So, Charlene, release the holding. Nice. I like that. There is a sense of release with the air. I like that. Has come up with multiple people. Lovely. Thank you all for bringing those and sharing them, putting them in the room. So this is the time well, you are invited the same way that you're holding yourself in the goodwill, the sense, feeling this air being held. What happens if you engage with a couple of people who've gone through this journey with you just now, and for all of you to be held in the kindness of the universe? How would that interaction show up, especially if you'll be in different time zones and different countries, just for a few minutes, the meeting, this meeting place, this miraculous meeting place. And if this evening, this morning is not the right time for you to engage for 6 minutes with fellow practitioners, that's perfectly okay. It's all right. You can bow out now before I make the rooms. So here I go. I'm about to make the rooms. Anyway, welcome back, everyone. And if you'd like to share about what's coming up for you about the practice, either the first part of the practice or the second part, would love to hear some reflections. How's it going? Kathleen, I see you're unmuted. Is that intentional? Oh. Would you like to say something?
No, that it was just fine to continue on from what you said without a group.
Great, great. Thank you. Thanks for sharing that.
Hi, Nikki. I'm just wondering, this is Yasna.
Hi, Yasna.
You know, I had again a hard time following the instructions. I just am dealing with a situation that's preoccupying my mind, and certain things kind of crystallized, but I don't know whether I should be grateful for the thing that it crystallized, or should I be annoyed that I didn't get to meditate?
Well, let's see. Well, it seems like what perhaps was needed. Well, I mean, so many interpretations, so many, you can choose, right? You can choose to be upset. You can choose to be upset that you didn't get to meditate. Sure, you're welcome to choose to be upset, Yasna. That's a choice, right? Yes. There's another choice. Also, as you said yourself, and the other choice is the perspective of actually, this is what was needed right now. This was preoccupation, and this is what was happening. And as much or as little as you were able to follow the instructions, which I trust you were to some extent, otherwise this crystallization wouldn't have been offered to you, to consider that a gift. That it has been crystallized. Yay, that's exactly what was needed right now. So in a way, it's not like practice is elsewhere. It's not like, oh, I just want to get rid of all these things so that I can practice. Practice so it sounds to me like you were practicing with what was happening for you. And it was practicing with you. There was enough calm, enough stability, enough spaciousness, rather, with the metaphor. There was enough spaciousness for some alchemical change to happen and for things to crystallize. So to me, it sounds wonderful. And of course, you have the choice. You can have to take any perspective you wish, but that's what it sounds like to me. And it sounds lovely.
I really like your answer. I was kind of leaning that way, but I just wanted to, check with you.
Yeah, it's great. Thank you, Yasna. Thanks for bringing that up. And Nancy offers synchronicity, that the subject was air. It was a hard day breathing for me today. So this was a beautiful relaxation and release of tension and anxiety around it. And lovely to see my fellow practitioners. Always such a great few moments. Oh, that's lovely, Nancy. Thank you so much for offering that. Anything you'd like to add in your own voice, my dear?
It's just hard for me to talk because I'm having a thyroid problem, and so I have a lot of compression there. So
okay, all good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Just wanted to make sure you had the invitation. And thank you so much for sharing. Yeah. And let's see, person on the phone whose name I don't know. Their hand is up, so I'm going to unmute you. Here you go, please.
Hey, Nikki, this is Michael. And I felt really grateful because you did safety at the beginning and the end. And I surf big waves and mostly ride a bicycle. So safety for myself and all beings is very prominent in my Metta practice. So deep bows, and I was really grateful for your sweet guidance.
Thank you. Thank you, Michael. Thank you so much. It's lovely to hear your voice, have you join us. And yeah, the aspect of safety is so important, that as a first metta wish for, especially for people who do sports and adventure research, but even if you don't, it's just safety is a few weeks ago teaching. I think I mentioned this many times that I really grokked the importance of this first wish. May you be safe. May I be safe. And when I did a long, I did a 1-month retreat, just doing metta, and I really grokked how important the safety is. Because I had always wondered, why is safety first? And then, happiness, that's where the juice is, happiness and health. But, oh, if you don't have a sense of safety in your heart, in your mind, in your bones, the rest doesn't quite land. You don't quite connect with the happiness and health and safety. Yeah, thank you so much, Michael. Anything else you'd like to add? I muted you because there was a feedback. Anything else you'd like to say?
Went to the breakout. Though it was really sweet. Thank you. The only weird thing was when I went into the breakout, I went on mute, and when I unmuted, I don't think the other person could hear me, but I could hear her. So, so something got stuck in Zoom land. But I was really kind of calm, still calm, peaceful, and full of equanimity. So.
Okay. So what happened? So this is good to know. So what happened was, just technically for future for me to learn. So when you went into Zoom, by the way, the first part of what you said I didn't hear because again, it seems like there's when somebody's on the phone, it seems like there's a funky thing about muting and unmuting. But so what I heard you say, I didn't hear the beginning of it, but what I heard you say is when you went to the group, you could hear the other person, but she couldn't hear you. Is that what happened?
Right. And even though I unmuted myself, because when I went into the group, it said, you are muted. So I hit the #6 and started speaking, but she said, good evening, this is Michael. But I could hear her, but she couldn't hear me. Okay. So it was interesting.
Okay. I think that explains it, Kathleen, because Kathleen came out and said, oh, misconnection. There was no one there. Okay.
Floated in the air.
It was in the air, exactly.
Floated together in the air. We didn't need words.
And I'm loving how the two of you are totally chill. It's like, yeah, we just went along with this thing not working, but it was just the sense of metta in the room.
Yeah.
It was like, sweet, how wonderful if everybody dealt with glitches, technical glitches with so much ease in our lives. It'd be wonderful. Thank you, Michael. Thanks for adding that. And also, I wonder if there's something I can do in the future before making the rooms, just to make it a little easier. Maybe unmute people who are on the phone first. So I'll think about that if I can remember that. Thank you for that feedback. So now I will mute you again since there is feedback. Thanks, Michael. So great. Well, this has been a joyous, and Bhupal says, nice to connect with so many from around the world and share the space. Yeah, very sweet. Thank you, Bhupal. And thanks for everyone who's joined near and far from Japan. I see Yuka is on. Lovely to see you, Yuka. From Singapore, from Canada, from the East Coast. I think Charlesley was on the East Coast. Maybe I'm confusing. Anyway, various people. Yeah, near and far. Just and whomever I've forgotten, my apologies. Lovely to practice together and share the space, the air, this nourishing air. Yeah, may you be safe, may you be happy, healthy, and well, and sharing your goodwill, your good fortune with all beings, all humans and all beings everywhere. May you all be safe and free. Thank you all. Take good care. Bye.